Okay. Oliver Stone is here. He is quite simply one of my favorite directors of all time. I don't think he has ever made a boring movie. I don't think he could. You go down the list: Wall Street, Platoon, Born on the 4th of July, JFK, Nixon, Any Given Sunday. The list goes on and on. He would be well remembered, I think, just for the movies that he wrote before they let him be a director. Did you know he wrote Scarface, Salvador, Midnight Express? And we also should not forget that he was a well-off kid who did not have to fight for his country, but did. Oliver Stone, everybody. Oliver,
great to see you as always.
Of it all. I mean, the financial part of it. I mean, you're the guy who made Wall Street, which was such a prescient movie, and you're now doing you're working on, I guess, the sequel. Is it going to be the same cast? Is it going to be Charlie Sheen and Michael Douglas?
No, because we have Michael Douglas back, 23 years older. The idea of it was to look at the 2008 situation and contrast it. It's a bookend to 1987, because 1987 was, in a sense, the beginning of excess of the Reagan administration, and it reached unbelievable proportions by 2008. I mean, it was a pig out, and it was an amazing, it's a story that we're working on now, and we're really trying to make it fun, and because it's the hard thing about doing Wall Street is, people don't know what a credit derivative is, or a swap, or a CDO. So you have to make this thing emotional. Gecko comes out. I'm not going to say too much. And, of course, Shia LaBeouf, who's a wonderful young innocent along the lines of Charlie in 1987, is the contrast in the piece, as is Gecko's daughter, who appears. So there's an interesting group. The banks play a big role. The Federal Reserve Board plays a role. We have the whole kit and caboodle. We're going after the whole story. It was frankly, the biggest heist of the century.
There's that great...
the biggest heist of all time, since the pharaohs did the pyramids. You're putting out the information.
When do you start shooting Wall Street 2?
In probably late August.
And it'll come out next year?
Hopefully early next year, yeah.